Howdy, y'all. Andy McCabe here. Hey, I've got an apology to make. I got a phone call today from somebody I know, and he asked me to take a video down that I made a while back and mentioned his company in a not favorable light. And I took it down. So I apologize to him, and that's not why I'm making this video. But I've spent all morning today, 2 hours, just tore up because I realized that I'm not going down a right path. I'm not doing the right thing here. So it's not that I want to take back anything I said in that particular video, which you can't find if you want to. It's gone. But he was right. And what I was doing, I realized, is complaining. And so my apology is to you, all, 22 people who subscribe to my YouTube channel, maybe another 3 people that see this on LinkedIn. But I want to apologize for complaining and make you a promise right now that I will no longer complain. You see, complaining doesn't get anywhere. Griping doesn't accomplish anything. Doing this and I told you so's and everything else, it doesn't get us anywhere, right? It doesn't provide solutions. So what I want to do is I want to provide solutions. I want to help people. I want to educate people in my area of expertise, which happens to be insurance claims. I want to help people do their job better and give them the tools they need to succeed. And ultimately, I want to change how we do business. I want to change fundamentally how insurance claims are handled and resolved in this country and maybe worldwide. But I can't do that as long as I'm complaining. I can't do that when I'm making videos for sensationalism or anything like that. That's not a road that I think will lead to success. Responding in emotional, off-the-cuff ways and turning on the camera and just recording things without really thinking the whole thing through is not a good way to be. And so I apologize that is part of what I have done. What I want to be able to do is point out to folks, like I had a client last week sent me 2 files that he was having trouble getting paid on, and $22,000 worth of mitigation was being paid at a level far below that. Around $8,000 is what the insurance company was offering to pay him for the mitigation services. And I looked at his paperwork and I had to be the bearer of bad news and say, yeah, bud, I'm sorry, you did not document this file correctly. And here are the tools that you can put in place to help you and your estimators and your mitigation techs do a better job next time so you can get that $22,000 next time. But this time, I'm sorry, bud, you're done. I can't help you. If you're not going to take pictures of your equipment when it's in place, if you're not going to take pictures of demolition, if you're not going to do a moisture map, these things are fundamental to everything that we do as mitigators, as professional mitigation contractors. And if you're not going to do that, you're not going to get paid. And no matter of I don't care if I have 25 years of experience and an adjuster's license or anything like that. There's nothing I can do. I'm not going to participate in a creative writing exercise, making things up after the fact. So those hard solutions, that's what I'm pledging right now. I will provide hard solutions to real problems, and I will no longer complain. All right, I will no longer point fingers, and I don't need to name names. Mr. G, I apologize for that. Hopefully you can forgive me. And all 73 of you watching this, I apologize for my previous body of work on YouTube. If it was complaining or pointing fingers, it's not the right thing to do. And let's come together. I know I'm not the only one that sees the problems that I'm seeing, right? So how do we come together and make solutions? Who wants to come to Bend, right? Let's come to Bend. Let's have a claims conference, an adjusters estimators conference mid-December. The snow's going to be here. There's going to be plenty of mountain to be snowboarded and skied on. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. We've got to come together as a community, because guess what? This industry is going to change whether we are participating in it or not. Applications and companies and startups are going to come and revolutionize everything that we're doing. Look at drones. I'm going to put up an article here about drones here shortly. The ability to go inspect and document and even estimate a loss without a human being is going to change our world. And if we're not ready for that, and if we're not participating in that, if we're not part of it, we're going to be left out of it. So, do you want to be the guy that was making wagon wheels, or the guy that was shoeing horses when the Model A started rolling off the assembly line? I don't. I want to be ahead of the curve. If Elon Musk is going to be putting autonomous vehicles out there, well, how do I get on that wagon, right? Because the old world that we thought we lived in is just going to disappear. So I think I've talked long enough. Thank you, all 3 of you that are still watching this 8 minutes in. Have a great weekend. Have a great Friday. And let's find some solutions together. What do you say? All right. See y'all.